everyone, welcome to the channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that is being classes your 92th classes. Here we had end up with 91th classes, and that we had done your 33 classes of the sessions. Questions and arithmetical ability. Before we had done your operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, sets and indices, percentage, and now we are dealing with 11th topic, that has been the profit and loss. Yeah, we go ahead for the same, and then after that I'll start discussing about it. But before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers, please go ahead, put like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. So that has been the 34th question of the session. The question we have here, that if books bought at prices ranging from rupees 200 to rupees 350 are sold at price ranging from rupees 300 to rupees 425, what is the greatest possible profit that might be made in selling 8 books? Options we have 400, 600, cannot be determined, and none of these. We go ahead. If books bought, so with that it is bought at prices ranging from rupees 200 to rupees 350 are sold at prices ranging from rupees 300 to rupees 425, what is the greatest possible profit that might be made in selling 8 books? Options we have rupees 400, 600, cannot be determined, and none of these, that as I told you. So we find it out for the same, which is of course being important one. So here we go ahead. So let least CP is equals to that is being 200. We'll just find it out here. Least CP is equals to rupees 200 into 5, 200 into 8 equals to rupees 1600. Greatest SP equals to rupees 425 into 8. So with the same we find it out here. So the greatest SP we have, and that is 425 into 8 is equals to 3400. That is required profit equals to rupees 3400 minus 1600. It will give you rupees 1800. Now we'll go ahead for the next question. That is what we have to talk about. It is 35th question here. That's what we have to discuss here. The question is, a shopkeeper sold an article for rupees 2090.42. So we go ahead with another question, 35th question, as I told you, that a shopkeeper sold an article for rupees 2090.42, and approximately what will be the percentage profit if he sold that article for rupees 2602.58. And the options we have 15%, 20%, 25% and 30% here. So we go ahead. A shopkeeper sold an article for rupees 2090.42. Approximately what will be the percentage profit if he sold that article for rupees 2602.58. Options is 15, 20, 25 and 30 respectively. That what we have as an options here. So we go ahead for the solution here for the same. So when you are gone through with the questions, you have to consider about that how you have to solve it out here. We'll find it out for the profit that we have is that is profit is equals to rupees 2602.58 minus 2090.42, which is equal to rupees 512.16. So profit percent equals to 512.16 upon 2090.42 into 100%, which is equals to 512,160 upon 209,042 into 10%, which is equals to 24.5%, and that is being equals to approximately 25% here that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question. Is being 36th question of the sessions here. The question is, Alfred buys an old scooter for rupees 4,700 and spends rupees 800 on its repair. If he sells the scooter for rupees 5,800, his gain percent is, that has been asked in RRB examination paper, and the options we have 4 by 7%, 5 by 11%, 10%, 12%. So we go ahead. 36th question. Alfred buys an old scooter for rupees 4,700 and spends rupees 800 on it repair. If he sells the scooter for rupees 5,800, his gain percent is, this has been asked in RRB examination paper. The option is, as I told you, we'll solve it out further. CP, we'll find it out. CP is equals to rupees 4,700 plus 800, which is equals to rupees 5,500. So SP is equals to rupees 5,800, and gain percent will find out equals to 300 upon 5,500 into 100%, which is equals to 5 by 11% here. Now we go ahead for the next question. We talk about it, which is being important one, And that has been the another question is 37th question of the sessions here. The shopkeeper purchased 70 kg of potatoes for rupees 420 and sold the whole lot at the rate of rupees 6.50 per kg. What will be his gain percent? That has been asked in SSC examination paper, and that has been important one, of course. So we go ahead for the same. A shopkeeper purchased 70 kg of potatoes for rupees 420 and sold the whole lot at the rate of rupees 6.50 per kg. What will be his gain percent? That has been asked in SSC examination paper. So we'll go ahead for the same, and the options is 4 1 by 6%, 6 1 by 4%, 8 1 by 3%, and 20%. So we go ahead for the solution that will find it out. CP of 1 kg equals to rupees 420 upon 70 equals to rupees 6. SP of 1 kg is equals to rupees 6.50. So gain percent equals to 0.50 upon 6 into 100%, which is being equals to 25 by 3% equals to 81 by 3% here. Now we go ahead for the next question, that has been the another important one, and that has been the 38th question of the session here. So the question for the same we have is that what we have to talk about it, that Sam purchased 20 dozens of toys at the rate of rupees 375 per dozen. He sold each one of them at the rate of rupees 33. What will his percentage profit? And that has been asking, of course, been an important one, that has been the bank PO question paper. Let's go ahead for the finding it out. The options we have 3.5, 4.5, 5.6 and 6.5, and none of these. So we go ahead. Sam purchased 20 dozen of toys at the rate of rupees 375 per dozen. He sold each one of them at the rate of rupees 33. What was his percentage profit? That has been asked in bank PO question paper. So as I told you, the option 3.5, 4.5, 5.6 and 6.5, and none of these. So we go ahead for the same here. We'll find it out. That has been CP of 1 toy equals to rupees 372 upon 12 equals to rupees 31.25. SP of 1 toy equals to rupees 33. So profit percent is equals to 1.75 upon 31.25 into 100%, that is being equals to 28 upon 5%. equals to 5.6% here. Now we go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and that is the important one. And the question is 39th question of the sessions here, and that what we even do have to talk about it. So here we go ahead. 39th question of the session. So the question is, 100 oranges are bought at the rate of rupees 350 and sold at the rate of rupees 48 per dozen. The percentage of profit or loss is, that has been asked in SSC examination paper. Options we have 14.2 by 7% gain, 15% gain, 14.2 by 7% loss, and 15% loss. So we go ahead. 100 oranges are bought at the rate of rupees 350 and sold at the rate of rupees 48 per dozen. The percentage of profit or loss that has been asked is your SSC examination paper. So let's find it out the answer here. CP of one orange, that has been the cost price of one orange, equals to rupees 350 upon 100 equals to rupees 3.50. So SP of one orange equals to rupees 48 upon 12, that is equals to rupees 4. So gain percent equals to 0.50 upon 3.50 into 100% equals to 100 upon 7%, which is equals to 14 upon 14.2 by 7% here. That has been the important one, and that what we even do have to talk about it, and which has been the right answer is 14.2 by 7%. That will be the right answer for this question here. Now we go ahead for the another one that we have to talk about as being the another important question is your 40th question of the session. So we go ahead for the same, and that has been important one. Let's go ahead. So we go ahead for the 40th questions of the sessions here. 40th question we have here. A man buys a cycle for rupees 1400 and sells it at the loss of 15%. What is the selling price of the cycle? That has been asked in SSC examination paper, and the options is rupees 1090, rupees 1160, rupees 1190, rupees 1202. We go ahead for the same. A man buys a cycle for rupees 1400 and sells it at a loss of 15%. What is the selling price of the cycle? That has been asked in SSC examination paper. Options is 1090, 1160, 1190, and 1202. So we find out for the solution here, and that has been the SP we had been given here is SP is equals to 85% of rupees 1400. So that has been rupees 85 on 100. We'll open it at 85% into 1400. So 0 being cancelled by 0, 0 being cancelled by 0, of course. So 85 14s is rupees 1190. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead for the next question, that has been the 41st question of the sessions here, which has been important one. So the question we have here is A sells an article which cost him rupees 400 to B at the profit of 20%, and B then sells it to C making a profit of 10% on the price he paid to A. How much does C pays B? The options we have: rupees 472, rupees 476, rupees 528, rupees 532. So we go ahead for the same. A sells an article which cost him rupees 400 to B at a profit 20%. B then sells it to C making a profit of 10% on the price he paid to A. How much does C pay B? Options, as I told you: 472, 476, 526 and 532. So we go ahead for the same here. Let's find it out for the same. CP for B, that has been the cost price for B, equals to 120% of rupees 400 equals to rupees 120 upon 100 into 400. 0 being cancelled by 0 here. 124 is that has been 480 here. So CP for C, that is the cost price for C here, that is equals to 110% of rupees 480, which is equals to rupees 110 upon 100 into 480, and that has been equals to rupees 528, that we have as an answer here. Now we further move ahead, which has been another important question here, and that is the 42th question of the session. So the question we have here is: Peter purchased a machine for rupees 80,000 and spent rupees 5,000 on repair and rupees 1,000 on transport and sold it with 25% profit. At what price did he sell the machine? This has been asked in bank PO question paper. The options we have: 1,05,100, 1,06,250, 1,07,500, 1,17,500. None of these. So we go ahead for the same here. Peter purchased a machine for rupees 80,000 and spent rupees 5,000 on repair and rupees 1,000 on transport and sold it with 25% profit. At what price did he sell the machine that has been asked in bank PO question paper, and that has been of course important one, and options as I told you. So let's find it out for the same. CP equals to, that has been the cost price, equals to rupees 80,000 plus 5,000 plus 1,000, that is equals to rupees 86,000, and profit equals to 25%, that has been given here. Okay, so SP is equals to 125% of rupees 86,000 equals to 125 upon 100 into 86,000. These two zeros being cancelled by these two zeros, and we'll further multiply, it will give you rupees 1,75,000, 7,500, that is being 1,07,500, that we have as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the another one, and that's what we even though have to talk about it, which has been the another important question, and which has been the 43rd question of the sessions here. So the question we have, which has been, by selling an article for rupees by selling an article for rupees 100, a man gains rupees 15, then his gains percent is, that what we have to find it out. The options is 15%, 12 2 by 3%, 17 11 by 17%, 17 1 by 4%. So we go ahead for the same here. By selling an article for rupees 100, a man gains rupees 15, then his gain percent is, that we have to find it out. Okay, so that what we have to talk about it, let's find it out for the same, that what we have to find it out here. SP is equals to 100, SP is equals to 100, gain is equals to 15 rupees, then CP is equals to rupees 100 minus 15, so we'll get rupees 85. Okay, so when we get rupees 85, so we'll find out for the gain percent. Of course, gain percent is equals to 15 upon 85 into 100, percent is equals to 300 upon 17%, and that has been equals to 1711 upon 17% here, that we have. So now we go ahead for the next, we talk about it, and that has been the another important one. Another question is 44th question of the sessions here. The question is, when a commodity is sold for rupees 34.80 paisa and there is a loss that of 2%, what is the cost price of the commodity? The options we have 26.10, 43 rupees, 43.20, and 46.40 as well. So we go ahead here, that what we have to find out. When a commodity is sold for rupees 34.80, there is a loss of 2%. What is the cost price? What is the cost price of the commodity. That we have the options we have here is for the same as 26.10 and 43, 43.20 and 46.40 as well. So we go ahead and that what we will do have to find it out. So CP is equals to rupees 100 upon 75 into 34.80, which is equals to rupees 46.40 here, that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for another question, that is being the 45th question of the sessions here, and that what we have to discuss. The question is, a shopkeeper expects a gain of 22.12% on his cost price. If in a week his sale was of rupees 392, what was his profit? This has been asked in bank view question paper. The option we have rupees 18.20, rupees 70, rupees 72 and rupees 88.25. We go ahead. A shopkeeper expects a gain of 22.12% on his cost price if in a week his sale was of rupees 392. What was his profit? That has been asked in bank view question paper. And that we have to talk about it. The option we have here is rupees 18.20, that is here rupees 70, rupees 72, rupees 86.25, and that what we even though have to talk about it. So we'll find it out here. CP is equals to rupees 100 upon 122.50 into 392, which is equals to rupees 1000. We will remove here, so that will be your 1000 upon 1225. If we remove hoga, it will increase 2 zeros up and that one cancel it out, so that is the reason it will be. And into 392, we will further cancel it out, we'll get rupees 320. So profit equals to rupees 392 minus 320, which is equals to rupees 72 here. And that will be the right answer for this question. Now we will be going ahead with the next, and that will be the last question of the sessions here. And this, that has been the 46th question of the session. So the question we have here is on the same way, that has been the question is that what we have to talk about it. And the question is that the sale price of an article including the sale tax is rupees 616. The rate of the sales tax is 10%. If the shopkeeper has made a profit of 12%, then the cost of the price of the article is, that has been the option we have 500, 515, 550 and a 600 here. So we go ahead for the same. The sale price of an article including the sales tax is rupees 616. The rate of sale sales tax is 10%. If the shopkeeper has made a profit of 12%, then the cost price of the article is, so options we have rupees 500, rupees 515, rupees 550 and rupees 600. That's what we even do have to talk about it. So yeah, we go ahead for the same. So 110% of SP equals to 616, that is equals to SP is equals to rupees 616 into 100 upon 110 equals to rupees 560. So CP is equals to rupees 100 upon 112 into 560, which is equals to rupees 500. That we have as an answer here, and that is we'll end up with this only. Now we'll discuss the rest of the questions in the next coming class, and that has been important too. And other than this, quantitative aptitude, yes, we had done your sociology and software engineering, and after that we had done your chemistry. In that chemistry we had done your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9 respectively. And then after that, talking about it, yes, we had done your reasoning. In that we had done your verbal reasoning. In verbal reasoning we had done your general mental ability in the logic reasoning. In in a non-verbal reasoning we had done your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, groups and dice, dot situation, figure formation analysis, and your practice question set as well. We had done your, we are dealing with CBI and ST, we are dealing with ER diagram, we are dealing with English vocabulary as well. In terms of quantitative aptitude, yes, this has been divided into two sections, that has been the arithmetical ability and the data interpretation. In arithmetical ability we had done your operations on numbers, SCF and SCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, size and indices, percentage, profit and loss we are dealing, which has been the 11th topic of the session. After that, we'll discuss about ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pattern system, time and distance, problems on trains, boards and scenes, allegations, omissions, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races, gains of skills, calendar, clock, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability, true discount, bankers discount, height and distance, odd man odd series. In data interpretation, we have to cover up the tabulation, bar graph, pie charts and line graphs. So here we're going to end up with. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.